All right, Unleashed Out Within the podcast. All right, I wanted to speak to you about a little about my story. So I'm starting a podcast, Unleashed Out Within, and I want to speak to you about how to stay determined and finish what you started. When I first started this idea I had of marketing online or using a personal brand to drive traffic and generate leads, I was trying to figure it out. Just to figure out what direction I was going in. So I created Unleash the Alpha Within based off of me finding myself, me finding what I need to unleash, and dealing with clients. I'm not going to call them clients, but entertainers that I was working with. And so when I was dealing with them, I realized that they had a difficult time marketing themselves or putting themselves in the forefront. And so I created a platform. It's kind of like a Toastmasters where artists can present themselves in front of small crowds, small venues. And along the way, I realized I needed to study and learn different marketing skills and tactics to work my products. So then I started to create Just SJ. This was something that I was still learning and doing video marketing because it just kind of was transferring over from TV to online, and I was just finding something to believe in myself and continue to move forward and just really try different things with video marketing to drive traffic and generate leads to my primary business. So then I went over and I did different videos with the whiteboards and to drive traffic while using keyword research and researching topics that people were looking for, and from trial and error and going back and forth every time, figuring it out. And different videos, different stuff. And so I said, okay, I want to create a business, but I didn't know exactly what business it was at first. So then I was just doing videos and I was asking someone, I was like, man, I wish I could find talent and bring them online. I remember growing up, loving Showtime with the Apollo. So I said, okay, I thought about
just climb top of the mountain right now.
I said, okay, I'm going to create a business.
It's just like anything in life. Climbing the top of the mountain is just going hard in life. If you want to go to the top, you have to work hard, dedicate yourself to your business, and do whatever it takes to go to the top. So I see you up there.
And I was like, okay. And it was Your Fashini, and I started off recording people at their homes, and it was fun. And I started off recording different artists on the street, finding different unique artists to perform and watching them display their unique talents and skill sets. And what I noticed is that each person had a story. Each person had something they wanted to display, a gift, and it seemed that they just needed somebody in the forefront to kind of push them and teach them how to put themselves forward. So I recorded and went to small venues, outside venues, recorded people's houses and different artists, and it was fun. It was different cultures, different artists, and different experiences. I put it online at yourfashini.com, and also took pictures with people outside holding the logo with cash in their hands like they won the prize. And it was just fun and interesting, just an idea. So finally had the big event, and the event consisted of different crews from all types of different cultures, and they had different skills. Some were dancing, some were singing, some were playing instruments, guitars, beatboxing, but they would all network with each other, and it'd just be a great community of people displaying love for one another and showing a different type of community, a different type of skill set, and it was a lot of love in it, I discovered that I would talk to some of the artists and they would need a web developer. I talked to some of the web developers. They would need artists, the DJs, and they wanted to connect with each other. I was the middleman, and it was fun, and I was connecting with each other, and they started building their product, but I learned that they were scared to market their product, or they didn't know where to get domains or how to drive traffic, how to get people to find them. And these were things that I discovered from studying, but I needed to take it up a notch because I was marketing mostly the artists, and I put them in front of a headliner instead of putting them in the forefront. And this was trial and error at first, and it sold out, but the profit margin was just mainly for the mainstream headliner, and instead of getting the artist that was working towards their goal and dream and opportunity. So what I did, I said, okay, I need to market these artists, and I put them in the forefront. So I started creating different flyers and passed them around, and created an event called Your Rashidi Showcase and Classics, and different events where they got themselves out there, and everyone was excited, getting to know each other and building and chop videos and learning about video marketing, networking events, putting people together. It was really empowering for them to see themselves out there. And then I got connected with different clubs locally. They were giving me opportunities to put these people out there, display a certain skill set that I knew can take different artists to the next level, and the new artists to the next level. So I came with this idea of creating an app. Well, first and foremost, yourrashidi.com. Being a novice at the time, I was unaware that we would lose the domain if you don't purchase it right away. And so that was a mistake, being young and ignorant at the time. So we lost the .com, and somebody tried to resell it to us for $75,000. And that's another trial. So just make sure your domains are up to date and your hosting's up to date, and being aware, being mindful as an entrepreneur, be on top of this. But you are going to go to trials through in life, and so that's something that I learned. So scratch that. Moving forward, I had an idea to create an app called Unique Innovators, and got with a group of the people, the team that was helping with the shows, and we created an app that would connect everyone together. Like if you need a web developer, you need a DJ, you need a singer, rapper, dancer, or guitar player. We were bringing them together on this platform called Unique Innovators, where you can log on, and once you find your innovator, you can find them locally in your area, whether you're in Dallas, you are in Missouri, you are in New York. You can just press the app, click close to your area, you can network and come together and build together online or offline. You have both options, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. So we had the events promoting the app. People loved it, and it was fun, and everybody came together, and shows started building, growing closer. But I still understood that there was something missing, and whenever you're doing a business, there's always somebody in the forefront, and whenever you're doing anything, there's somebody in the forefront. And then I learned that the artists just needed that, people in general need that person inside to help them unleash their alpha within, and which I was discovering, because most of the time people are nervous about putting themselves out there, including myself, of course. But if I'm going to be taking these type of positions of leadership, I need to put myself out there. So Unique Innovators was formed, and I said, okay, let me help myself out. So I was trying to figure out my own personal brand. I can unleash that within. And so it started off kind of small background and me figuring things out. Lions, I love lions. And then I went to the Entrepreneur Cave. I said I'm going to tell everything about building a person of life, mentally, physically, emotionally, and I consider for myself as a life coach. And so my physical activity, mental activity, how you get your mind right, because part of getting your mind right is part of the battle, and your body, mind, body, and spirit and soul. And so as an entrepreneur and as the person, people were like, man, Jay, can you coach me? Can you talk to me? So it came word of mouth. I ran a few ads, got connected, and then started building clientele. And it was something I became passionate about. It's teaching people how to live a healthy life and also build the person up, make them more confident. But it's going to require me to get out of my comfort zone. So I was doing all kind of things that were kind of just not the norms, pushing me to do things, take things to the next level, but also showing my physical fitness ideologies, because people were like, Jay, how do I get big? How do I get cut? What do I eat? And how do I, and part of that is not just mental, but enjoying yourself, enjoying the journey of doing these things. And while you're working out, while you're trying to go about your purpose, and to have time to do these things. And I feel it was my obligation to be in the forefront to help people unleash the alpha within, because I believe everybody has an alpha inside them that they have to present themselves and to push forward. And I remember going to all these networking events, driving and connecting with people, and just figuring it out, working, putting in the footwork, putting in the footwork, going to different places, trial and error. Nothing happens overnight, so you got to keep moving forward, keep going towards your goals, keep believing. It's tough, it's tough at first, but if you keep going, you keep working out, you keep doing what's necessary. And one thing I always say is that no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. I learned that myself. No one's coming to save you. So you have to be your own superhero. You have to act as if you're starting now. You have to be your own superhero. You have to work out mentally, physically, emotionally. Prepare yourself. Become different. When I say unleash that within, I mean just defining yourself. What do I want? What's my purpose? Even if it requires you to do things that are outside your comfort zone. I've done many things outside your comfort zone, but be yourself. There's only one version of you. That's the best version of you. And of course, we would all love to be a famous actor. I would love to be The Rock. I would like to walk around with my chest out and to do things that are confident and then be as courageous and confident. But guess what? There's only one you, and there's only one Jay. That's what, in my respect, only one Jay. And I love myself, and I think it's important for you to love yourself as well. And be unapologetic to fail and laugh and show yourself. You never know how it's going to turn out. It may just be something that you are just already designed to do, and becoming fearless and being the best version of yourself, as being comedic or whatever that is. You're going to learn along the way. And it's going to take trial and error, and just with anything in life, you just continue to keep going, keep smiling, and keep doing it. So I say smile all day, and you gotta get with your boys at time, but just live life, man. Live it, love it. Continue to pursue your passions, continue to go, because you only one life to live. And one thing I learned from visiting the gravesite is that you only have one shot at this thing, right? So it's on us to make it happen, to do whatever it takes to be the best version of yourself. And that means, did you do your best? That's all it means, is did you do your best? If you did your best, it's okay. And one thing I learned is that a successful life is not a life free from distractions, mistakes, and failure. Building habits of success, you will have your challenges. You have two options. You can waste your energy on what went wrong, or you can utilize that energy to build again and write your own script. Make the choice to create the life of your dreams. And while you're building, enjoy the journey, because we only have one life to live. And if you never give up and never give in, You may one day just unleash the alpha within.